guys have played 3 ODIs in 15 months.
Yep.
You didn't play any of those. How do you get back into the group of 50 over cricket, mate?
Didn't I?
3 in the West Indies. Have I got that right?
Oh, yeah.
You're injured.
No, that's right, yeah. So it's been a long time, hasn't it? So I think playing the couple of games for Victoria was really important for that although I didn't get any runs in one of them, to bat out here on a really difficult wicket was nice to be able to get back into the rhythm of 50 over cricket. I think at times it can feel easier the pace of the game feels slightly less frantic than T20 cricket, so you've got a little bit more time, which is always nice. So yeah, but can't wait to get over there and get stuck in.
The discussion's kind of been had about that World Cup next year, 2023 in India. Is this series the start of, I suppose, planning for that?
Yeah, I think with a lot of the decisions that have been made around the makeup of the squads and stuff, that's with an eye to the 50 over World Cup and trying to link anything that we do back to giving us as much information as we can get for that tournament. But the main goal is to still win the series. You pick a side that you think can win every game and a squad that can win every series. So, but it'll be tough, no doubt. Pakistan are a great side.
Got a pretty inexperienced bowling group,
yep.
Especially the quick bowlers. How do you kind of manage that? Yeah, what do you see from those guys you got?
Yeah, I think one thing that will help is the guys have played a lot of T20 cricket. They're quite inexperienced for Australia, but I think playing T20 cricket will help them in that regard. There's a lot of skill in the group, and guys that have been around one-day cricket for a long time, domestically as well. So having a lot of faith in their own ability, I think, is really important. And when you've got guys like Abbott, he's been around a long time, Berendorf, they've played a lot of state cricket, so I think it'll be fine.
How are you travelling yourself, your own form?
Yeah, I feel really good. I feel as though I'm batting quite well. Like I said, it was a difficult wicket out here at the junction to play against a really good WA attack, and to be able to get 60 odd on that wicket was nice. Just a couple of slight technical tinkers that I've been trying to work on since Big Bash. So, but they feel like they're starting to bed down nicely.
How's your knee? I think you said a few weeks back that you might get it looked at over the next few months, but you're going to India.
Yeah, it feels 100% at the moment. I've had no issues with it. My rehab's been right up there. Plenty of hammy rehab as well. So just trying to make sure I stay on top of everything at the moment to try and get through what is going to be now probably a really big 18 months. But yeah, it feels 100%.
I've been asked for your input, Finch, around the selection of a new coach.
No. No, not about the selection of it. There's been a couple of meetings with the recruiting company that's doing that, but that was just more on my thoughts on where the team's at the moment and where we see the team going in the future over particularly the next 18 months to the 50 over World Cup.
Where do you see the team going over that? I mean, what were the kind of things you say and what kind of person do you want for that job?
Oh, I think it's a really interesting transition. It will be over the next probably 2 years, because no doubt we've got a very experienced side at the moment when everyone is available, or very experienced squad. So no doubt over the next couple of years there'll be quite a bit of turnover. So having someone who can manage that, I suppose, transition of players will be really important.
What's Dan Vittoria's role with this group?
So he's come on as an assistant coach, particularly helping out with the spinners. He couldn't make it to be over there for the test matches with some prior commitments, but it's been brilliant having him around. His coaching experience speaks for itself, and his playing experience, his ability to connect with everyone on a personal level, but from a cricket point of view, has been brilliant.
Is that just a temporary role for him at the moment?
Yes, yep.
And you talk about the next 18 months, the 23 World Cup. Is that you're looking still to that to be kind of your swan song?
Yeah, that's my aim still. Whether I get that far, we'll wait and see. But yeah, that's definitely the goal at this stage. Like I said, my knee and my hammy and everything feels really good at the moment. So I don't see why not if I can make some runs.
Just ask you about Warnie.
Yeah.
That sort of, I suppose, his death shock everyone's
Yep.
been a couple of weeks since. You had a bit of time there to sort of reflect and what he's meant to your career, because he was a big supporter of you.
Oh, still unbelievably shocked. It's one of those things that you wake up and you're still waiting for it not to be true. But his impact, not on just my personal career, but friendship as well was huge, to be able to lean on someone so experienced and so great with the game was outstanding. He sorely missed. I mean, the global impact that he had was extraordinary from cricket. Just a great person.
Would it be extra special later this year if you to defend the World Cup, lift it up in front of the SK1 stand?
Yeah, it'd be pretty special, won't it, to see that renamed. It's a touching tribute to someone who gave so much to St Kilda Cricket Club, Victorian cricket, but Australian cricket, and some iconic memories from the MCG, which are pretty special.
Just with the guys who are missing, Finchy, and obviously a lot of cricket to be played with,
Yep.
all the COVID makeup kind of series, is that something we should kind of be braced for? Like a lot of these big names, to miss some of those, and you have to kind of look a bit deep.
Oh no, you don't have to look any deeper. I think managing guys' workloads is going to be huge. I've seen. It looks like these 3 test matches are going to go 5 days, so that's a real grind. There's been a lot of overs in the dirt for both teams, so managing that is going to be really important. And I think to be able to make sure guys are fresh and injury free, to be able to get on top of niggles, there's going to have to be some change here and there. So that's really important that we keep developing the depth of our side as well.
And just on the
Sorry, Finch.
You're right, mate.
Jump in, mate, if you need to.
I thought it was 12:30.
Yeah, it was. We started a bit early. We didn't think anyone else was coming down. So.
Sorry, I don't know what's been asked. So
Just ask away, mate.
Yeah,
Well,
keep going.
I was
We got
just-
heaps of time.
I heard you ask about changes and new players and that sort of stuff. What about yourself? How are you feeling going into sort of this series after coming off not scoring much against Sri Lanka?
Yeah, it's disappointing not to get many against Sri Lanka. I was just saying before, I've probably tinkered around with my game a little bit since the Big Bash, and they feel as though they're just starting to really bed themselves down. So it's important that I think, obviously I get some runs. That's no secret there. I haven't got the amount of runs in that last 5 games, so but looking forward to it.
Do you think more about the end now at all? Do you see it coming, or do you want to put that out of your head completely and just play what's in front of you?
Oh, I think you have to respect that it's going to come to an end eventually, and in a perfect world, the 50 over World Cup final in India would be it. But up until then, it's just about trying to make sure that I'm doing everything I can to make sure the team's in as good a place as it can be, and personally get some runs to win games for Australia.
Again, not sure if this has been asked. Did the IPL deal, did that become at the right time too for you to get some more cricket in as well?
I'm really excited about it. I was at dinner with my wife, and I wrote back to Brendan McCullum before I'd flagged it with Amy, because every time we plan a holiday, something has come up. And the last 6 years, obviously the 2 with COVID made it a bit difficult, but the last 6 years, any time we've had a holiday plan, something's happened at the last minute. So she wasn't surprised, but very supportive. So her and Esther will come over at some point to India, but the ability to continue to train and play over there will be really important, I think.
The significant quality of the competition as well. I mean, there's going to be a lot of cricket before the T20 World Cup as well, but that quality of competition as well, how important and significant is that for not just you, but everyone that goes too?
Oh, it's the pinnacle of domestic competitions, with the amount of high class, world class, best players in the world play in every team. The competition is tough. So I think guys continuing to test themselves, guys who haven't been over before, testing themselves against the best is really important to continue not just the development, but also the belief in their own game as well.
Have you got all 8 caps from the IPL team? Is there something you can kind of create with it?
Yeah, good question, Lou. There's one team I'm missing a shirt from, but I can't remember which one. Thanks, guys.
Awesome.